a fighter.
I didn't even see him go out that far. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one to start out on.
Oh, yeah. Here we are.
Where are we at, Jeff?
We're on Reelfoot Lake again. Here it is, almost the middle of August. Still catching real healthy fish. I'd talk more, but I see another one just like him down there. We're going to get it and then we'll talk. 1.38 today. We've done caught a few fish. Always going to leave on me, don't do it.
Man, yep. Crawford's on.
Hey,
saying hello from Southern Indiana.
He heard the boat splash, I guarantee it, or slap. Darn it, there's another like him or better. There he is. Let's see if we catch him suspended out here. My favorite way.
We're doing live scope fishing today.
Where'd he go? He's running. That breeze feels good, makes the fishing a little tough, but it feels good.
Carrie said morning, y'all. Morning to you too.
These fish are pretty scattered. We just go till we see one, and then I'll try to catch. I'm seeing a lot of small fish suspended, but not a lot of big fish out suspended. The big fish seem to be right on the structure. Got him. Didn't take long, did it? Yeah, it's another crappie. It's a good eating fish. That's about it. Looks like a gar's trying to eat good out here. I've seen several lately with those spots on them.
So what are you fishing with?
I'm using the Popeye jig from Crappie Magnet. I've got me a rubber bobber stop above it. I've got a 1/4 ounce weight above it. I'm using an 8-pound test line. Water's got enough color that you don't really have to have a small line right now. Look in that minnow right just as close to the end of its lips as I can, so it moves around. Let's see if we can find another one right there. Seems to be enough. Oh, that's a catfish. See how long it got? Maybe even a gar.
Richard Coffee said morning from North Carolina.
Morning. Need to be down here fishing.
James from Owensboro said show us how it's done.
Well, we're going to. Right there's just another good fish. He'll stay. The boat's slapping a little bit in this wind. And see him here on that stump. That's a pretty good fish right there. We're going to ease up to him, see what we can do with him. If he'll stay. Some of them's wanting to run off on us. You can see I've kind of got a dead spot in my screen. I just had to stay on that area and let him come out of it. Did he run off? Nope, there he is. He's not near as big as he looked from back there, but we're gonna see if we can't catch him. The smaller ones need caught too. It's a pretty good fish, so now that I'm looking at it up close. If we can just get him cooperate. Watch him follow it. Oh, you big rascal. Take my bait. He followed it up, but he didn't take it. Oh, no wonder I didn't have a minnow on.
Charlie saying morning, guys. Good luck from Maryville, Ohio.
Oh, we can always use some good luck. Boy, don't that ringtone get on your nerves?
Oh, only a little.
It gets on mine a lot if I don't answer it. There's a small fish on stump right there. We'll see if we can pick him off. We're already looking at him. Might as well try.
Amber said that other one was good eating.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I told him we're going to be in trouble with Billy. We done threw back 8 or 10 fish this morning. So if he's watching, we'll be in trouble. He's like me, and he's going to die anyways.
We all have been needing it.
I'm trying. I like food. This is another fish right here. People ain't giving up, are they? That fish, see there, he spooked. See if he'll come back. He come back though. Get up here a little closer to him. Where'd he go?
Coffee said I would love to be there.
We're gonna try catching that lower one because the top one really don't act like a crappie. He's moving around too much on me. Here we go. We've got one chasing us down. Boy, these people really won't get a hold of me, I guess.
Dan saying good morning from Beaver Dam, Kentucky.
Here we go, right here, ought to do it. Right in that dead spot, I kind of had to guess at it.
Dan saying morning, good luck. Brandon from Arlington, Tennessee. Liz, oh, go ahead.
That ought to catch him right there if he's gonna be caught. Gonna be a stubborn one. I might have to try one more time.
So what are you looking at when you're looking at it on the live scope?
A crappie's gonna be usually nose into the stump, and the ones that are easier to catch, you'll see a little gap between them and the stump. Now if they tuck tight, sometimes you can catch them, but most of the time, man, you have to fool with them so long. Unless it's a great big and they really ain't worth fooling with. Try catching.
Ooh, that wind's picking up.
Yeah, it's a good wind. It make us earn our keep. See, now that fish might have run off on me. I don't see him now. There's one at the bottom, but that's not it. There he is. He's back. He was just hiding for a second. You just want to drop that bait down close to him as you can get it. Enough of that. But let's find another and that ain't won't cooperate.
He's looking. I'll answer some more comments. Liz saying good morning from Indiana. Rather be down here too.
Well, it seems like every time me and Drew decide to do a video, it's 20-mile-an-hour wind blowing. So if we catch them in the wind, surely to goodness we catch them when it ain't blowing.
Randy saying good morning from Louisville, Kentucky. David Cook saying good morning from Rutherford.
Rutherford, that ain't far, man. You ought to be up here fishing.
Jerry saying good morning from Tonic, Illinois. Eve Carr saying good morning. He's just down the road.
See, a lot of times like that right there, see that fish, I'm going to let that bait just drift back to him like that. Let the boat blow back with the wind. Put that bait right on him. And usually they'll bite it. You know, that didn't work like it's supposed to altogether, but they always get camera shy on us for some reason.
Gary Kaiser saying morning from Atwood, Tennessee.
Man, I got that bait so close. Oh, one run out at it. The little one did. I don't want the little one though.
Mark's making fun of you saying put your phone on vibrate then throwing it.
Well, that's one of my buddies aggravating. If I thought it was important, I would have answered it. That fish is not going to bite. Let's find us another one.
Tim from saying good morning from St. Louis. Was there in April, had a great time.
Good. Yeah, April was real good this year for crappie. It was, well, March, April, May, all the way through the middle of June was great. You know, it slowed down some now, of course, but we're still catching several fish.
Joe saying morning from Village, Florida. Eric White, asking how much a day trip is. If you're talking about with a guide, it's $400 to get a guide for 2 people.
We furnish everything. What you drink, snack on while you're out. We usually go out at either 6 and fish to 1, or we'll go out at 7 and fish to 2. Some people don't like to get up early. We understand that. You're on vacation.
Brandon saying morning from Kevin from Brandon, Mississippi saying morning. Scotty saying good morning from Shelbyville, Kentucky.
I think I give that a haircut.
Still wouldn't bite on it.
No, I'm going to have to get right up on them and drop down and hold it, it looks like, this wind. Which that's the best way to do it anyway, if you can do it without spooking them. Thought they tapped me, lost my bait.
Stole your bait.
Yep.
Eddie saying good morning from Taylorsville, Kentucky. Telling you good luck. Ray saying goodness. I don't know what that was for. I'm a little bit behind. It may have been about the phone.
Yeah, me too, goodness.
Sharon saying good morning from Louisville, Kentucky. Rose saying good morning from Plymouth, Michigan.
Well, we got a lot of fish ain't wanting to cooperate today.
They don't like you, Jeff.
They don't like me. I don't blame them, because I'm going to catch all of them if I can. I wouldn't like me either.
Sammy saying good morning from West Liberty, Kentucky. Tom saying good morning from Kentucky Lake, Kentucky.
Okay.
Ray asking how long from Hamilton, Ohio. I don't know where Hamilton,
I've
Ohio
never
is.
heard of Hamilton, Ohio. What else is it close to?
I know we're 6 hours from Cincinnati. So that probably helps you out a little bit. Maybe 6.5 from Cincinnati.
There he is.
Oh, there we go.
Long enough. Just another good eating fish. Another good eating fish. I just tell you, boy, we're just catching the crippled ones today. The ones with the battle wounds from the guard.
Josh saying good morning from Summersville, Tennessee, saying the heat is on. It would be here too if it wasn't for that wind.
Oh man, if it wasn't for this wind, here it is 10 minutes to 10. We'd already be drinking water and hoping for clouds. We've really had an exceptional summer crappie fishing here due to the live scope, you know. We've got a lot of fish in the lake, but right now they just won't chase. You don't do any good spiner rigging right now. You've got to, as you've been watching, I've got to almost touch that fish on the nose and sometimes have to even get them to bite. So they're just like us when it's hot. They won't lay around. Let their food come to them.
So I think that answered your question, Ray.
Here's a real good fish if he'll stay. These waves, these big fish are kind of, you gotta be kidding me. My phone is driving me nuts.
David saying good morning from Martinville, Tennessee.
Nice. nice fish right there.
Ooh, let's see if we can get that one.
Yeah, we headed to him if he'll hang around.
Oh, Eric's asking how deep we're fishing.
It's 14 foot of water. Most of your fish you can see are from 12 foot up to 6 foot. You won't hardly see any right. If you see a fish right now on the bottom, it's usually a catfish. Now in the springtime, they'll get right on the bottom. You'll catch them with mud on their bellies. But this time of the year, they don't have a lot of oxygen on the bottom.
Michael said, "More from Illinois and be safe."
Thank you. You know, Drew, you know, if me and you wouldn't do a video, it wouldn't be bad on these other people. It wouldn't be windy.
That's how it always happens.
Yeah, so they're going to be blaming this on us.
Ray, I'm not sure what you're asking there. I think you're asking, we have different accommodations, so it just depends on how many people you have. I recommend calling Bree, just because with that wind, I know you can hardly hear me right now. The number is 1877 Blue Bank. Saying good morning from Decatur, Illinois. Okay, I'm not the only one that didn't know what Ray was saying. Okay, saying hello, Blue Bank from Georgetown, Kentucky. They come pretty often. Matthew Law saying good morning. Jeff and
Morning.
I know you've met Matt.
Oh, he always comes down here and fish for them old nasty bluegill.
He's coming down again, I think. September, like the second week in September.
Really? Yeah, he catches a lot of fish every time he's here, it seems like. Seems like he's good luck for all of us.
Ooh.
There he is, boy.
Oh, you lost him. See, I was too excited about the next comment anyways. Michael Gar's coming down. He's one of them that brings Chicago pizza down for us.
Okay. Guess I had to go off my diet then.
It's hard to stay on your diet when everyone's bringing you stuff, but it's worth it. Okay. Ray answered. He's 40 miles from Cincinnati, somewhere between Dayton and Cincinnati. So that's about right then. Maybe about 7 hours for you, maybe a little bit more.
No drive at all.
Ray, you did answer. Yeah, we've had a cool summer too. We've been able to catch a lot of crappie through the whole thing.
Been real lucky. We've had a day now and then. They didn't bite me there for a while. When it goes like 3.5 weeks, they've been there every day. That's just unheard of for crappie. They're usually so finicky.
Especially in that summer.
Right. It helps that they can't hide from you now too. This live scope's unreal. I've been fishing for over 2 years now, and I'm still amazed at it.
Clyde from Oak Forest said good tips. Paul from Sevierville saying hi. Brad saying more from Dayton, Ohio. Where's them 12-inch crappie?
picked it up too quick. He was after me. They're here.
We're asking what kind of fish finder. It's a live scope Garmin. You probably know more about it than
It's
I do.
the Garmin 126, the new SV Ultra. It's just come out this spring. It's kind of an upgrade. You don't have to have a black box with it, but I've also got a black box hooked to it to give it more strength and make it show up a little better in dirty water and stuff like that. But it's definitely a good unit. All this clutter you see on it today is from the wind blowing and particles and junk moving around in the water. Oh my goodness, Drew, I can't hook one now. That was a good fish.
I was looking down on it and I was a little scared. I felt like that hook went over my head.
It probably did.
Where you missed?
Don't be watching. Might get mad if you watch.
If you miss like that again, I'm taking the pole from you. You can video.
Well, I ain't too good at videoing, but you need to if I miss a big one like that again. Somebody needs to. 'Cause that was definitely a good one there. There's another decent one.
Matt said, fine job.
Right in front of me missing.
Probably.
I don't know. Billy tells me he gets to missing in bluegill pretty good sometime.
Another Michael saying hello.
Who?
Another Michael.
Oh. Comes this another one right here if they'll bite. He didn't that time. That's the thing about the live scope. Sometimes you'll think you're real close. See, he's going to swim off. He heard that boat slap. Real nice fish. Bad thing about a windy day, it's hard to catch you big fish because they'll spook on you pretty quick.
Michael from Crete, Illinois, saying morning.
All I do is take the transducer is on my trolling motor. I'm just scanning back and forth with it till I see what I think's a good fish. Then I ease up close to it and I try catching it. A lot of times it'll look like a crappie till you get close, and then you can tell it's either a drum or a catfish or the yellow bass. We got a lot of yellow bass in there, which are fun to catch. They fight. If they got the 3 pound, you never would hold them. You need saltwater tackle.
Ray was agreeing with you about the black box on this, by the way. David said live scope's amazing technology. It really is.
Yeah, I wonder what's next. They point at the fish and tell you that weighs 1.5 pounds. Ding, ding.
Adam says Billy's my uncle, but I never get to go fishing with him.
Well, here it comes. He's chasing us. Look at, got him. Well, that ain't quite a 12-inch crappie, but let me tell you something. To me, that's just as fun to catch as a 12-inch crappie. And that's the future.
The next time you catch him, he might be 12 inches.
Probably. I hope so. I hope we learn a lesson. I'm not though, you know how it goes.
Brian asking how long the crappie bite lasts.
It hasn't stopped this year. I mean, you can see we're still catching them. It's windy as heck today, probably 15, 18 mile an hour wind, and we're still catching some crappie. So, and we're getting close to September, and it usually picks up real good again in September. So I don't see it stopping this year. I think that this is going to be a great year, the whole year for crappie. we get so far up, we may have to turn around and go back and get back in those fish. I'm still seeing them right now, but not seeing as many, but I'm seeing some. We just thought the wind was blowing earlier.
Yeah.
Seeing so many fish out still suspended this morning. There's a little suspended fish. He wasn't interested. Yeah, you'll get in a daze look at this thing. Sometimes you look up and almost be running over somebody. I know I do.
So Steve Green asked us about this little white thing right behind it. What's
That is
this?
a GPS puck for my Lowrance here. I've got so much going on down here with my puck for my trolling motor and all that it wasn't picking up good, and I had to bring it up, get it off the floor a little bit so that it would work right, so I can get on my beds and logs and stake beds and all that stuff I've got marked with it. It just wasn't accurate till I done it. Nice fish right over here. Turned on it. They might get seasick watching this.
If I rock with the boat, so they don't notice it.
There you go.
I don't know. It's starting to move us quite a bit, though.
Yeah, it's getting up there. At least we're gonna get a few minutes in, anyways. We'll quit filming and wind, probably let that down. So he run off. Not a crappie.
J-Max fishing over in Mississippi saying, what's the deal with this lake and the crappie fishing?
What's it mean?
He says a lot of guys are doing it here.
Oh yeah, because it's good fishing.
Steve said thanks for answering his question earlier. Bray, that is a Garmin.
Yeah, I run a Lowrance for my mapping, but I do all my down view, my live scope, my side scan, all of it. I've got the Garmin's. Got a fish up there. There's 2 or 3 there. If I can get up there to them without spooking them. Trying to stay back and throw up to them. This wind makes that tough. I have to plow in there too. Not one of them looks like a good fish, the other one just looks like a fish. The pollen don't go away. I think I'm gonna die with my allergies.
We saw Judge Cox is watching. He's probably commenting his answer right about now. I always enjoy seeing him come on.
go. Getting a little closer. And one of them's moving. Two of them may be stripes the way they're acting.
Josh Cox says he's watching In Between Arraignments.
Okay.
We'll try to catch you one before you go back in. Ray, he's fishing with minnows.
I'm going to stop here. I can't move. I know what's going on. I haven't. There we go.
I about just fell in moving up.
I seen that. I wouldn't laugh.
Would you have caught my phone? That's the main thing.
Well, if I could. According if I seen a big fish at the time, it just had to wait.
I think everyone wants, if I fell in, everyone wants me to be videoed more than the fish at that point.
Right. Yeah, just video yourself going in.
Actually, I think this phone works in water. It's just if I didn't lose it swimming out.
There he comes. Nope, went back. Dirty rascal. See if he'll do it again. Usually when they chase, they'll chase one time and that's it, but just hoping. Okay, we're gonna turn around and go back in here and get these other fish where there are a lot more fish. I'm not seeing enough fish. Keep it interested in that here. And that's the thing about live scope fishing. You'll go a few minutes and there'll be a lot of fish, and then you'll go through several stumps. There won't be any fish on. You just gotta grind on them.
Stephen Abernathy said, tell Jeff if he needs anything, holler at me.
Alrighty. I keep going through these stumps like it's wide open. I may need a trolling motor. You can see there's lots more fish right back here on the stumps. We're gonna go back, turn around in them.
Looks like Bree or Michael's on. I'm going with emojis. It was probably Bree, not Michael, but I could be wrong.
Okay. Shouldn't they be working?
Well, they are. They're answering people back.
Oh, okay. Oh, on there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Actually, are working today.
Well, if it's Bree, you heard her. Bree, no, he's saying you're not working.
You know.
If it's Michael, it's true.
Uh-oh. Michael, did you hear that?
The sun's peeking out again.
Yeah, it is. Time to turn around and catch us a couple more big fish.
Uh-oh, Jeff, definitely Bree.
Uh-oh. I probably don't like what she said.
I'm gonna say she chooses what videos go out there. I could just film you missing all of them. We do a whole reel of you missing fish.
Hey, I've missed plenty today. That's okay, too. Hey, that's part of it.
Man, we don't have Billy here to say here fishy fishy.
Yeah, I know it.
Although it did work for you last time you did that, Jeff.
I know. He said he'd have to charge me next time I used that, though. How about 3 fish on a stump? Surely I can catch one of them, can't I?
I think you can catch 2 of them.
Let's start with a big one on the bottom first. How's that?
That's definitely the best call.
They won't see a 12-inch fish. There's a 13.5-inch fish. If it ain't 2 of them together. I can get up there without running them off.
Steve said drop a jig on them. They might just be mad and not hungry. There've been a couple of them like that today.
Yeah, the big ones. It's saying let's go after that bottom one right there. Right there. Well, he didn't cooperate that time.
Matt's asking what size unit is this?
It's a 12. I can't say good. I had to have the 12. No, actually, at first I had a 9, and they're pretty good units. You know, I could say good on it. It worked good. He's on up there too. That ought to do it. Wow, fish. Getting stubborn on me.
Ray's heading off. He said have a good day and catch a basket.
Thank you.
There we go. Is that a fish or a catfish or a
fish,
stump?
But yep, that's crappie. It didn't act like a crappie.
Nah, that was acting like the catfish earlier.
That's it.
Woo!
Talking about a good one. There's your good one. Had to go 11.5.
Almost what we wanted.
Yeah, let's get the other one. I think I'll do it. Where'd he go? He's still there.
Someone else is appreciating your live scope. Says Steve said you're pretty accurate with the bait, and it must be harder than it looks if you're doing it that way.
That's right. That's right. That must have been Tony. Here's the catching of, and it's about the same size fish. It looks like.
There's been a couple people back and forth on about the live scope, whether it makes it easier or harder, behind the times.
Well, just using it. More than like I'll tell everybody, and even on my YouTube videos, it's like playing golf. The more you use it, the better you're gonna get. Which I never got no good at golf, but I got decent with this, I feel like. But it's the more you use it, the better you get, in my opinion.
Kevin said you just threw my sandwich back in the water.
Billy's too. See that fish, the one I just tried catching, after we caught the other, and he got spooky when we got close to the boat. He swam off. I was trying to get, it looks like a real good fish. I'm trying to get in front of him. Close, but no cigar. No, it's not easy out here today to stay on a fish in the wind. Now, when it's not windy, they're pretty easy to use. I mean, I went a long time when it was windy that I couldn't stay on them good enough to catch them, you know, until I figured it out. And a lot of people put them on poles to their trolling motor. I like both my hands being free. fish should have been. I should have been close enough. Looks like it takes 2 or 3 times on all of them today, though. There's just a good gust.
Try to block out some of that wind on the camera. Don't know if that helps or not.
Couple little fish there, nothing we want. Another nice fish right there. I just have to move so slow. It gets kind of boring when you have to, but if you move fast, you make your boats slap harder and your fish are gonna run off on you. Trust me, if I could be running 1 mile an hour right now, I would be, till I seen a fish.
So Jeff, Kathy Rentz wants to know the name of your new dog, and tell everyone else what it is.
My new dog?
Yeah.
It is a golden doodle and its name is River. And it's my wife's dog.
I'm assuming it sits in his lap every night.
Every night. Oh, I love the dog, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely her dog.
Must have been either harder for us, but Bree already knew it because she answered it right away.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
I bet it's hard to hear us.
It probably is all that wind.
It's getting worse all the time. One day, Drew, we'll get to make one when it's pretty.
Charlie said nice. Catch one more good fish for y'all then. I think Jeff's got it in him here.
Well, that nerve ain't a big one, but it's kind of not looking at me, about to make me mad. Really, fish. Making it personal now.
Bree said Jeff brings the bad weather.
Yep. That didn't do it.
Oh, Zach says it's pretty clear to hear us. Good. So did Dave. Or they're just all trying to see more fish. One of the two.
Yeah, right.
Or both. It could be both.
Right.
Charlie hopped on. He's asking what you're fishing with.
I'm using a 16th ounce crappie magnet.
Oh, he's bringing it in. I was trying to zoom in on it.
And I've got a 1/4 ounce weight with a rubber bobber stop under it. And that, I'm telling you, we broke one off earlier, that a color that they were biting better, but that was the last one of that color. So, hey Chris, I'll be hollering at you.
Oh, Breeze wanted me to ask, did you know we actually have a lunch menu now again?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so many people are asking for it. We brought in a lunch menu.
Well, good.
We have specials every day for it now. What is Tuesday? I know what yesterday
You know, y'all
was.
make it hard on my diet. y'all are killing me.
We're making it cheaper on you.
Yeah, but all the food's good. I have to eat when I go in. I don't need to. I need to be on a diet.
I mean, I can't say anything. Your wife's is just as bad. She makes sure I have strawberries every time I'm in there for
a margarita.
Margarita. But she normally eats healthy. Doesn't she normally get like the mahi-mahi?
Yeah, she usually eats healthy. I'm the one that eats a big steak and
everything
that goes with it.
She's eating the grilled fish. The only thing bad really is that sauce we put on it.
Right. Yeah, she ain't gonna eat it without that sauce. She loves it. What's it called?
The Bang Bang Mahi Mahi.
Yeah, Bang Bang Mahi. She loves it.
Ooh, today is a good one. It's chicken fried chicken and chicken and dressing today's the special.
Yeah. That'll put some meat on your bones.
Especially Niecy's chicken and dressing.
Yes. Like I said, I don't eat anything there today. To be honest.
Well, the only thing we don't do homemade is the fries. Everything else is homemade, all of even the rest of our sides.
Well, there's just a couple. Let me get blown down with the wind here so I can turn up on them.
Well, we got a fishing question here. Is it hard to fish with that much structure? A lot of snags?
Not doing this, but if you're spider rigging and it's windy, yes, it gets aggravating sometimes. But as far as, you're fishing with one bait, one pole. If you hang up, I just usually go up to it, you reel your tip down to it, shake your bait loose and keep going. So no, it's not much to it doing it this way.
And then Tony said eat some crappie. I do often. I did yesterday, actually. Last night.
Look at that big old fish swimming off. Great big fish are leaving before. Now that was probably close to a 2-pound fish. That was the one I was after. They're real spooky. That's how they get big, I guess. Maybe he'll stay there. That's not the same fish, but it's a good fish. There's a fish right there. Let's try this. That screen's got a bad dead spot in it today. No, don't do that.
It's out here looking for some fish.
Just still looking. Found a stump. And for y'all watching it that don't know, I'm sure most of you do, that all this you see up and down are stumps. Actually, we're just scanning through stumps looking for that little dime or nickel on the side of that stump. But most of the time they look almost perfectly round.
Those are also the reason we don't have a horsepower limit on the lake. It limits itself with all that structure.
Right, yeah.
Charlie said thank you for answering his question about snagging.
Drew, we got to catch one more.
I thought you had one a minute ago,
Well,
and then you missed it.
Well, I know. It happens. It happens.
It does happen to you.
A lot.
Actually, there was the other day, Billy missed about 6 in a row. And he was bluegill fishing. That's even easier to not miss them.
Right.
It just happens if you're fishing.
That's right.
Can't get discouraged when you miss them.
No, I just plan on catching them next time I come by. It's always my plan. We're not seeing as many fish as we were, and a lot of that's just wind. Like I said, a lot of times it'll move them close to the bottom, and that's one place that the Garmin Live Scope is not real good, is when fish are right on the bottom. or not for me anyways.
Amos from Missouri saying Jeff out there without Tony again.
That's right, I'm lost almost. Drew's gonna have to tell me how to get in.
Well, I mean, I can tell where we're at from here. I mean, there's the big gap to tell you where the spillway is.
See the lake, yeah.
So I can
We
see.
got another guide over here beside us, Jeremy. We'll just follow him in.
He might charge you for following him in.
Maybe.
Ooh.
That fish followed me, and it's a good. Let's see if we can get him to do it again. Where'd he go? There he is. He's not real big, but he's a decent fish.
It's hard to stay focused on this thing.
Well, yeah, because I'm.
No, all that wind.
Yeah. Plus me having to just move so much to keep my boat straight on them in the wind. That part of it too. Where when it's not in wind, you just get lined up on them and ease up there. Come on, fish.
Steve said the best thing I found to do when they're spooky, back off and pitch a slip cork at them.
Yeah, you can do that, but here on Reelfoot, the problem with that is so many of them's at different depths. You know, I'll catch one at 8 foot deep, the next is long to be 12, the next at 6 foot, and it's just hard to do here because you've got to put the bait right on their head. Now, spring and fall when they're chasing, yeah, that works real good. But your fingers would be sore from changing the depth on the slip float right now. Little old fish right there.
Amos says, tell Tony I'll see him on Danmore in September. He said, I mean Jeff. I thought that's what he meant. I should have said it.
Now, I don't look nothing like him. I ain't near as ugly as him now. Y'all need to get that clear. I'm catching that fish right there unless he leaves on me. It's not a big one, but we got to catch another.
Bree's talking about our YouTube page now. We're real close to having quite a few people following it. They're putting pretty good videos out there. I think the average watch time's like 3.4. So they got to be at least somewhat good videos if everyone likes watching that much.
Did you see him turn? He didn't come get it though. That's irritating right there. Turn like he's good. He'll bite it this time. I just got to get up there to him.
Greg said y'all are fishing my favorite spot. Good morning from Brownsville.
That's right.
Well, you're not out here with us, so we got to do it. James said y'all need to pay attention to Jeff. He knows what he's doing. Get on him, bud. Hey, Bree actually said something nice to you about it. She agreed with it, said yes, he's a pro.
You know, a pro's just somebody gets paid to do something, right? No, I've done it. I've been on Reelfoot my whole life. Sometimes I still think I don't know what I'm doing, though. I'm stuck on another stump. Gotta be. I'm not moving at all.
David said he enjoyed everything and said good luck.
Yeah, we fix to get off here in a minute, too, if we can catch another one. Well, it may be dark before we get off. Who knows? I'm going to catch this one right here. He's done run at me twice, but I haven't caught him yet.
Charlie's just doing some laundry, saying he's appreciating while he's at a truck stop doing the laundry.
There you go.
Jeff Knapp saying here, fishy, fishy.
Still not moving. I gotta be on something. I'm gonna run that fish off before I can catch him because I can't. I'm get ready to get hung on a few stumps out here, but all you gotta do is turn your trolling motor up on high and go on over. We're in 14 foot of water now, and a lot of the stumps go a foot from the surface. Believe it or not. I also keep my power poles down in the water to keep my boat straight when I'm moving. Doing this, it keeps it from swinging around so bad. Power poles make it a lot easier.
They're the things down in the water. You can't really see them right now.
There you go.
There you go. That's what they look like.
They run on a remote. I can just drop them down in the water where the paddles will hold us. Ease up through here, and also if you're moving pretty fast, you see a fish and you stop. When you let off trolling motor, stop you real quick. There's this fish. Comes us a nice fish if he don't run off on us.
I think you got this one.
Get over here behind him where I can run straight up current to him, or straight up wind rather. Take a long shot at him. Good fish there.
Amy said, just don't forget to pull them up before you take off. I might have done that before, once or twice.
I think we all have. That's no fun.
I've done it with an anchor before.
Right after I got them, I was fishing a tournament, me and a boy, and I took off and started a little plane.
He didn't think it was funny.
I don't understand that. It don't make no sense to me. Running around right now looking for a big one. That's another thing about crappie. They'll bite a little while and they're liable to not bite for an hour and start back biting. Because I've done been around several fish here in the last few minutes. I should have caught some of them. They've got finicky here for a little bit. There's a real good fish if he'll stay. See if I can catch him before we get close to him. Not like that, I won't. Nice fish here. Pretty windy when you got to allow for the wind when you pitch your bait. Especially with a 1/4 ounce weight on it. Fish. Give it up. It's over. It's a real nice one if we can catch him. Be the one to end on. Sucker's gonna spook on me. I don't hurry up and get him. There he went. I should be mighty. See if he'll come back. I've got to get used to that new bracket too on that transducer. I keep wanting to throw a little to the left where it was, and now it's dead straight on. It just put on the perspective of mountain it threw my direction off a little. Kind of like starting over with that part.
Tony Burton asking, this is all of Reelfoot Lake in Tennessee?
Yes. Most of it's in Lake County and a little bit of it's in Obion County, but it's all in Tennessee.
And Judge Cox is asking, is there a pilot around Jeff's Snacks? I see him using his phone too. I guess for the...
This is for the...
Power, yeah.
The power poles. Finally caught another.
Sounds like they're catching one over there. Doug used to live in Hickman, so not too far away.
Oh, yeah.
Tony said thank you. We can see a lot of structure and everything.
There's a suspended fish. We should have never said we want to catch one more.
As soon as we said we were going to catch one more, it hadn't
went
stopped.
dead. Right here comes this one more. Big one. And there he goes.
Oh.
That's not a crappie. He turned now. I can see him. If it is, he's a world record.
Well, it sounds like you need to catch the world record crappie.
Sounds like it. I've probably caught the biggest one I've ever gonna catch it.
Yeah, that's a big fish. I think you're going to catch a 5-pounder today.
Really? You better hurry up, because we're about tired of fighting this wind.
Dale was asking what's the limit on crappie?
It's no size limit and 30 a person. We're trying to get a 10-inch size limit on them. We don't know if that'll go or not, but most people that fish here pretty much keep a 9.5, 10-inch fish in a boat. So we're kind of doing it ourselves, but especially the guides. But we love love to have a 10-inch size limit.
Tom says he loves that fish finder, has a great view.
It's not as clear as it usually is, but you can see the fish. This is right here is what I was talking about doing with customers. I'll put their bait, get them to get their bait down there even with it, and then I'll take the bait to the fish, which that fish run off on me. Oh, me fish, you're making me crazy.
Wind must be picking up more. They said all they're hearing is the wind noise.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, that's made the fish start biting like they're biting too.
Apparently the wind doesn't like you, Jeff. It says that every time you're talking, it's when the wind picks up.
Well, there you go.
It really is you and the camera and the weather.
I'm telling you, we may have to give up without another fish here in a minute. And today's your daddy's birthday too, ain't it?
It is.
Boy, he's becoming an old man.
And he hit 61 this year.
I'm telling you. He might not want you to tell everybody that.
He doesn't care. Have you seen his Facebook post? He doesn't care.
No, he don't. No, I hadn't seen him in a while. Remember, I've been doing carpenter work all weekend. I'm glad to be out here.
No, it says he can hear us fine, so that's weird. Must be depending on the device you're on right now. I also tried something different, so it might be better at this point.
They definitely don't like this color as much as they did the other, I don't think.
No, you were definitely right about that. Oat said he was born on a great day. It's his birthday too. Well, happy birthday.
Yeah, my birthday's this month. I'll be 40.
Ooh,
I
you
wish.
the big 4-0?
Shoot, I'll be 52.
I was thinking you were, but I wasn't going to call you out on camera.
Yeah, I'm going to be 52.
I can't say anything. My Sunday school class, I was supposed to be promoted this week. I didn't even think that happened once I got my age. If I wasn't teaching the next couple weeks, I was supposed to be.
Getting harder and harder on us.
Okay, so it's when I turn the view at you. I must need to keep it this way so I keep the wind out from blocking out your sound. Okay, I appreciate that.
I just thought it might be because I talked to the country. They just thought it was a wind.
Tony Hughes says you're getting older than dirt.
Yep. He ought to be working and not watching.
Sam said hi from Fort Wayne. Whew. Tom said he had a struggle last time he was here, but he's ready to get back down. He just had bad weather, though.
Yeah, it happens.
That's what we're running into right now. It was fine this morning, but it's picked up a lot.
We should have been filming early this morning when we was just fishing, because we caught several fish pretty quick, and then the wind got up.
But I got some good video for TikTok from those videos.
That's right.
So y'all need to check that out.
It's never good when you make your first pitch and catch a fish in the morning, though.
Someone else said to call Billy out here, just say fishy, fishy for you.
Yeah, fishy, fishy. Come on, I'll try it. That's gonna work. I can get this other fish caught here. Oh my goodness, I wish I'd never put that other bracket on this trolling motor. Keep forgetting about it. And go throwing to the same old spot.
Bree's coming up with her own saying. She's saying hoo hoo. I don't know if that one's gonna work. We'll try it.
Hoo hoo?
Yeah. It's gonna be your new saying.
Hoo hoo.
You'll have to pay Bree though every time you say it since she came up with it.
Yeah. Well, Bree did say I wasn't her favorite no more, so she said because I don't take enough pictures.
Well, this should help you out on her case. You did a whole video today. Charlie's saying I was born and raised in Trenton.
Okay.
So you fish Reelfoot often.
Probably seen you out here then.
Richard Coffey says it's a dynamite kind of day.
Well, it wasn't earlier, but it's getting like I'm needing a stick now.
I don't think the dynamite would stay where you need it to stay right now with the wind.
It's hard to throw it on them.
Just trying to light it would be a problem. Oh, she was saying woohoo for TikTok. She was excited for footage.
Oh, okay.
That makes more sense.
I just, woohoo, what's that mean? Woohoo, woohoo.
I thought she was trying to give you a new saying for fishing.
Yeah, we got some good TikTok stuff early. That is not a crappie.
Gary, I'm not going to go into that one right now. Talking about the duck blind drawings.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, it's a mess now.
Oh.
I think he said 75% of the people were drawn from either from middle, East Tennessee, or out of state, is what I was told.
I'm worried about it. Hey, maybe it'll work right. I don't have high hopes for it, but I would rather it work right. I'd rather be wrong about it.
Yeah, me too.
But I don't think I'm going to be wrong about it. Ronnie saying hi from Missouri. Sorry, it's getting hard to read it with the sun the way it's at.
Yeah, we're going to give it about 5 more minutes. If we ain't caught one, we're going to call it a day because this wind is getting worse and worse, getting hard to hear. And
Gary saying hi.
we're going to come out here one time and the wind's not going to blow. I really believe that.
It'll be the time my phone dies.
I got a phone. I'm just not seeing any fish now. Like I said, they probably went down to the bottom on me.
Steve's heading off. He said he's enjoying his planning on a trip down here to Blue Bank.
Good deal.
Just if you're going out with Jeff, don't record.
Right, yeah, leave your camera home. Unless you want the wind to blow. You can catch better with wind blowing, bring your camera.
Oh yeah, I wasn't supposed. I keep forgetting not to turn towards you because of the wind.
Yeah. Everything I'm seeing now is moving around. You'll notice now, when I turn, you'll see all your fish are moving around. There's none of them being still. And this hard wind will do that to the fish. There's some fish right there, the old being still. He's tucked in there now. Let's see if we can see him.
David saying hello from Grassy, Alabama.
Grassy, Alabama. I'm just not seeing any fish now. But I'm a-looking.
Show y'all what Jeff's looking at. Just not seeing many fish there right now.
A lot of littler fish just swimming around, but nothing's being still. I'm just hoping to see one more fish stuck on a stump, but man, they've all moved off on them. I mean, little bitty fish, but you know, nothing worth fooling with. That fish there ain't big as my bait. Oh, what we got over there though? I might have just seen us a victim.
Beverly says she loves Reelfoot. It is beautiful out here either way.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely better than being stuck in a stuffy office.
Stay there, fish, just a little bit. Let me get to you. They definitely hit the 20 they wanted today.
Yeah. Craig saying good morning from Langston, Iowa.
me try turning, putting these pounds. I want to catch one more fish, turn it. Put them down and try being quiet here a minute. Just see if it'll help. We spoke them. Get done, we'll go over there by that guy and tell him if he'll pay us, me and you'll go in and the wind will quit blowing.
Yeah, that'll work.
Out of this trip. Get some money out of it. I'd want to pay us, I'll be honest. Trolling motor now, no. Now the back of the boat's on it. Now the front's on again. You about ready to call it? Let's call it again. This just got too windy for us.
Well, we didn't catch that last fish y'all wanted, but it's good to see everyone out today. Y'all check us out at bluebankresort.com, TikTok, YouTube. We'll be putting this video right up there after this. Check out any of the videos you missed. Y'all have a nice day.